and welcome back to the Barely Holding On podcast. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Kearney.
Welcome back to a special Galentines Day episode. If you are currently watching the video version, you're probably wondering, what are these beautiful boas that we have on? And these lovely little representation letter
Initials?
Initial.
Balloons?
What are they? Balloons. I almost called them pillows. It was taking me a sec.
Well, no.
No.
It's funny because they look backwards as we can see the camera feed, but that's okay because they're correct for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this has a little. Oh, my boa has like a hook on the end.
Yeah, I think they're supposed to be wall decorations.
Oh,
I found them.
Who puts a boa on a wall?
Well, it's from our lovely friend Alyssa's wedding. In
Lovely.
Vegas,
yes.
and I still had all these like decorations left over. You
Yes.
might see some other ones pop up later in the episode as
Uh-huh.
well.
Pop, huh?
Oh,
balloon pun.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna fidget with my boa the entire time.
It's okay. I'm comfy today.
That's good.
Oof.
I'm usually comfy. I usually do. I don't know.
It's just, girl things. Galentine's Day. Hello.
Galentines.
And because we're so strong, we do things on our period.
Yeah.
And this one is
We should have like
something
tubs
else.
of ice cream too.
Oh,
But that's okay.
next time.
Ken and I did batch prep Ninja creamy pints yesterday.
Tell me more.
So we made 4 different pints of like a regular like vanilla ice cream base. And so then they're supposed to freeze. You're supposed to freeze them for 24 hours.
Okay, yeah.
And then you like blend it and then you put your mix-ins in as well.
Your
Yesterday
little
we did it
blizzards.
for like 8 hours. So we made a pint of ice cream last night.
Oh my gosh.
Polished that one off.
Yeah.
We've got 3 more in the freezer.
Yum.
We had heavy cream we needed to use up. Anyways, you're up to date now. We skipped last week. We're back this week and we shouldn't be skipping. I have a trip coming up in a couple weeks, but I'm pretty sure we can just record before I leave, do a little schedule.
Yeah. We want to make sure it's quality over quantity.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that we're like, this is fun for us. And also we want it to be a good time listening and watching. So, rather do quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone needs a day.
And I have a couple guest ideas, so
Ooh.
we can chat those through soon.
Yes.
Can we talk about the fact that it's February?
No.
Like we're already in the second week of February.
Oh, can we,
That's freaky.
With it being February, have you noticed it's a perfect month?
Yes, I did see.
Making my whiteboard calendar was so satisfying.
My whiteboard calendar. I mean my whiteboard calendar.
If you're one of my friends, you know that at the beginning of the month, I send a photo of my schedule and it's on my like little whiteboard. And if things pop up, I'll like update people.
Yep.
But now I'm an adult and I bought a new planner and I got it like customized, has my name on it and everything.
Great.
We'll see if it lasts. I think I'm just one of those people that will get a notebook and then forget about it for a little bit.
Yeah, I do that too, but I don't have ADHD, so I don't know what my excuse is. But like I'm usually like gifted a notebook and then I'm like, oh cool, I'll write in it, and then I don't.
Yeah.
I mean I don't.
It's the same thing with like I should put stuff in my calendar on my phone so it's always with me. And instead I don't have a photo of my updated one at home. So I have a bigger purse. So I just got one that's like a good size that I can pop in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, January felt like a year long.
Correct.
There was something about January, didn't like it.
Look,
wasn't my fave.
I have to say, I think January, I hate most Januaries.
Yeah.
January's usually ass. There's not a whole lot to look
I
forward
feel
to.
Pretty hopeful.
Not me. Well, it's like the holidays are over. It's like the post-holiday blues, and then it's like winter. And obviously we live in San Diego, so not that it's like freezing cold, but there's still like, it's colder than usual, typically.
Yeah.
It's
so
and it's just
nasty.
Like not a lot of fun things are usually happening in January, and it's a really like slow, weird, existential month for me usually.
Yeah. I have like a lot of hockey is January, and then normally I'm pretty excited going into a new semester for school. I don't know what it was going into this semester. I was like already burnt out. The moment I stepped foot on campus, I was like, back.
It could possibly be the fact that the world is on fire, but
that doesn't help.
No way.
But I will say I'm lucky enough to be in like the Cal Arts. So like a lot of my professors are on the right side of history.
Yeah.
And so we do discuss it in literature a lot, and it has a lot of implications to things that are going on. I mean, I'm in an apocalypse class about governments and things like that. I'm also in a Milton class where we're talking about so many different things about censorship and going over that. So
Jesus,
it's hard, and you can feel it. You can definitely feel it going in to like a classroom and being around peers and being like, oh, we're all not doing well.
Yeah, it's been heavy. So I think it's important to like not ignore that. I know I don't know if other people do this. I'm sure that they do, but I am an expert in like essentially beating myself up for being affected by things.
Yeah.
Which sounds so silly, especially when I say it out loud, but especially
you feel a lot
recently with I am an like
Cancer
emotional sensitive person. I'm an empath. God, I fucking hate when people say that. I just want to throw that out
I
there.
avoid. I'm like she's a Cancer. I'm like, someone's got to do it.
I'm a sensitive person, and that doesn't mean I can't handle emotions. It just means I feel them deeply.
Yeah.
So it's been really interesting. I keep coming back to this thought in my mind of like, well, yeah, there's a lot going on, but like, I shouldn't be the everyone pause. There's that word should again. If you know anything, if you've ever done a single session of therapy, you know should is a bad word, basically. Anyways, point being, don't beat yourself up if you are being affected by everything that's fucking going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot. There's so many reasons why it would affect you. So be gentle with yourself.
If it's not affecting you at all, then check in with yourself.
Yeah.
Because that's a huge problem,
that's
honestly.
concerning.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
If it's not, you need to, just check in, talk with other people, see what's going on, put your finger on the pulse.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, here we are.
We're here.
Mid-February.
Oh.
Let's do our media
okay
today, and then we have a couple little activities. It's going to be a relatively light one today, I think. And then it will continue to be February, and February is really short, and then it'll be March, and then we're basically in this. It's kind of freaking me out. Could you tell?
No. What do you mean? No.
Could you tell? Could you tell? Anyways, media.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Well, not much has really been like tickling my fancy in like the TikTok universe.
Wow.
I feel
feeling
like
okay?
Been on. I mean, I've sent some stuff here and there, but I've never really been on a lot. What would be
not a bad thing?
I think my media right now. I just read the Watchmen graphic novel for the first time. Okay. I never watched anything Watchmen before, but I read it for class, and I learned how to fully like dissect a comic book strip. In like we would take one panel and then fully dive into it with all the different messaging behind the color and the symbolism of how they're drawn and different things like that. And it was really cool. It was really interesting.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Looking at it in a different way. Like I've read and like written on other graphic novels before for school, but never so in depth. And like I worked in a group with two guys, and one of them was familiar, but the subject matter was kind of reaction to sexual trauma. Oh. And so it was really interesting as being the only girl in this group having this panel and talking with them and having this conversation about how this mother and daughter both react in different ways to the things that have happened to them. Yeah. And blaming one another, and kind of this generational trauma in a sense as well, and just how they both reacted to one another. But it was interesting. I think they had a couple moments where they were like, oh, I didn't notice that, or but they were great. It was fun. It was like it was a new thing, but yeah.
Interesting experience.
Yeah,
for sure. Well, I mean, good.
Yeah.
I think more men need to be aware of the nuances when it comes to sexual trauma and how it's not just a couple things like immediately pop into my head. Number one, it's not so black and white. And number two, more people have experienced it than you know. So I think it's important to shed light on that. So.
Yeah.
Fucking, oh, yeah. We're not going to go down that road either, but what a fucking topical.
Yeah. But it was really interesting
subject to talk about right now.
And there was a couple of moments where I'm like, I don't think that that's what they're portraying in this.
Yeah.
But they were like so gracious and listening, and like they also had some other ideas that like I didn't think of, and it was a good time.
Interesting.
I mean, as much fun as you can doing that, but it was like a really good exercise
Talking
in
about
many
traumas.
ways. In many ways.
Little T's and big T's.
Yeah.
Trauma y trauma. It's gonna be the name of my memoir. Trauma y trauma.
So, what's your media of the day, Kearney?
My media is, to nobody's surprise, The Maine released their new single now almost 2 weeks ago since we skipped last week, but it's called Die to Fall.
Okay.
It's their first single off of their 10th studio album, which is fucking nuts. Like, just the fact that I think they have been a band for, did we hit the 20th year this year? Maybe. They've been a band for maybe, it's 19 or 20 years, I think.
Okay.
This like January, I think, was their anniversary. So the fact that they're releasing their 10th studio album is really, really insane. Very insane to me. So that's exciting. Their new single is wonderful.
They've been a band for that long, and I can't even follow through with the whole Notebook.
I mean, hey, you win some, you lose some. Well, I think it's a true testament as well to like the commitment all of them have to the band.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm sure some of them have like considered retiring from music. I'm sure that's a natural thing to come up in some points, but this band has remained with the same members for almost the entirety of their life at this point.
Crazy
life of the band. So that's really cool, and I think again it's a true testament to how important it is to all of them and how much of a group effort it is. So, and I think that shines through, and I think that's why they have such a loyal fan base, or at least one of the reasons. But yeah, their new single is Die to Fall. It's excellent. Their new album, Joy Next Door, comes out on April 10th. And I just keep having artists that I care about release new music and also announce their albums, which are all coming out in April, besides Harry Styles. He's the only one so far that I've heard that I care about coming out in March. Everyone else is like the 2-3 weeks in like the middle of April.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a lot.
I'm excited.
Lots of new music to listen to. So that's exciting. Giving me something to look forward to. Yeah, that's my media. Oh, and also obviously Super Bowl halftime yesterday.
Yes.
Benito.
It was so awesome.
It was so good.
Yeah.
I have to say I really appreciate at this point especially like back-to-back Kendrick last year and Bad Bunny this year, not only the music that they're performing and the symbolism within the music they're performing, but the intention and the meaning behind all of the choices that their team, whether it's them or their team, making in the production of their performance as well.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
The layers, like Bad Bunny, like all of the symbolism and the different pieces of like Puerto Rican culture that he's highlighting and honoring was super cool. And there was like some subtle things and there were some really obvious things. And it was just really nice to see, again, like another culture. Like that's what makes our country is a melting pot of cultures. And I think anyone who doesn't agree with that can fuck off and take a look in the mirror because you're a dum-dum.
Yeah.
But I thought that was really cool. And it was really special to see like the first like basically almost fully in Spanish halftime performance. And again, what a topical time to be honoring a Latin culture like that. So yeah,
I think it's really cool. Like definitely the symbolism of like the colonization of Puerto Rico and like I like was watching a bunch of videos on it because I'm like, okay, I know I'm missing stuff, but I want to know and I want to like educate myself. And like some of the people that he had on there, like he had this one woman who has like one of the last standing like Puerto Rican markets in New York in this like very gentrified neighborhood and like had her like being the like bodega owner.
Oh, see, I read something else that not in New York, but that it was
somewhere else,
a club in Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay. Because I remember maybe I'm just getting confused of when it was supposed to be like the streets of New York. Because then he was saying that like I don't know. I watched a video, so I could be regurgitating like false information. But I just remember seeing a lot of the, like, at least that, like, someone who's like a huge like pillar of their community and like fighting for, you know, anti-gentrification of certain areas. And then, but like, why was Alex Earl there?
That's a great question, and I don't have the answer for you. That was the weirdest. I went,
why?
Huh? Why? And actually, that wasn't ruined for me until afterwards, thank God. Because the moment
I didn't even see her.
In the moment, I was like, oh, look, it's Cardi. And then I was like, is that Jessica Alba? And then I was like, oh, it's Pedro Pascal. Hey, guys.
Hey, friends.
What's going on? Yeah, I thought it was a wonderful performance. The artistry was fantastic. The whole production was fantastic. Not a stone left unturned, basically. Mm-hmm. So I respect when artists go all out like that. And again, back-to-back bangers of Kendrick and Bad Bunny, 2 years right after each other with like really huge messages in their performances. Mm-hmm. I think we need more of that. I think now is if there was a better time than now, I don't know of one, to be honest with you. So I think it's cool. And honestly, I'm like a little angry that I'm giving a tiny bit of props to the NFL for actually like promoting those types of performances, because the NFL is a giant fucking corporation. Obviously a pretty conservative corporation. Mm-hmm. And not that they're choosing Bad Bunny to make a statement, but they're choosing Bad Bunny, they're choosing Kendrick because they're giant artists, and that's the whole point. It's an entertainment grab, etc. But the NFL did make some sort of statement, I think, in the last couple of weeks, and it was just essentially like, Bad Bunny's one of the greatest right now, like, shut up, basically. Yeah. Like, that was the air of the message. So a little bit of props to them for doing what they can, even as a giant corporation that is not always behind the right things or making the right choices. Yeah. To give artists like that an even bigger platform. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that was cool. That was fun.
And if you watch that whatever other version, then
for the love of
it's
God.
On site.
The other halftime show. You guys are a bunch of fucking babies.
Brother, this guy stinks.
I'm gonna watch Kid Rock instead because he's an image. Shut up.
Actually, that dude is crazy. The things he's been saying on the internet right now.
The things that Kid Rock has said ever.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever paid attention to it.
Here's my list of 8 points. Well, I'm not actually going to go through 8 points, but Kid Rock's a fucking idiot. The fact that people are complaining that they want an American halftime show. Did you know that Puerto Rico is a fucking American colony? What are we talking about?
Oh, my favorite.
Anyone born in Puerto Rico is a U.S. citizen, so you can fuck right off. Thank you very much.
My favorite was I don't know, I saw a quote floating around was like, English isn't my first language, but it's not America's either.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
said that the other day. Yeah. It's just almost not even worth talking about, because it is so unbelievably tone deaf that if you really think it's cool to have a separate halftime show because you're going to boycott Bad Bunny, if you're already convinced of that, there's nothing I can tell you to convince you otherwise, because you're already so far down the fucking rabbit hole of Donald Trump's asshole that I can't pull you out, and it's not my job to. So you can live over there in your little La La Land.
Clock it.
So anyways.
Anywho's.
Also, I said American colony. I definitely meant American territory. But hey, potato, because colonization is a fucking joke. So there we are.
Yes.
Moving to today's activities.
Yes. So
what are we doing first?
We have a couple of our little cards.
Our little cards.
We thought we could do a couple of these. We don't have to do all of them. Yeah. And then afterwards we have a little game of who is more likely to. Oh. So we'll be voting. Okay. Did you want it here?
Yeah. Why don't we choose 2? Okay. I'm gonna go with we're gonna go with a risky one. Not that risky. Do you want to go first?
I can go first.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right. So I have this one, this lovely photo with a interesting bowl cut haircut. Anyway, what would you call that haircut?
I have to say, it looks like a bowl cut, but the fact that there's a rainbow around the person, it's like, what is that? Is that a gay bowl cut?
That's I mean, it looks like the undercut was grown out. It's like the middle stage.
Yeah, it's an interesting choice. I don't know.
All right. Our quote is, "Whether you believe you can do a thing or not, you are right." Henry Ford.
Ah.
And then the question is, when do I feel most confident? And then the affirmation is, I believe in myself and my abilities.
Oh,
it's really cute.
When do I feel most confident? Oh, that's hard.
I mean, like, I know physically for me, I know when I have like a fresh tan and I have my nails.
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, like when I'm physically like feeling good, but I feel like I'm really big believer in like putting time in, at least for me, if when I put time in my appearance, it just makes me know that I'm spending time on myself. Because if not, then I know that there's other things that I'm not paying attention to in my life of like taking care of myself. And then probably that, and I don't know. I mean, like talking about things that I love.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my mind did not immediately go to like physical appearance, but obviously, like, again, putting time and like effort and thought into maybe like what I'm gonna wear, or you know, I it's superficial, but the days I wear mascara, I'm definitely a bit more confident than the days where I'm not wearing any makeup. And to be fair, that has improved a lot. Like, I feel a lot more confident without any makeup than I used to. So props to aging, I guess. Couldn't really tell you why that is.
Yeah.
But I think overall, I definitely feel confident when I'm, and it kind of seems silly because like obviously, but I feel confident when I'm doing well at something. And it's kind of counterintuitive because I can't really have that confidence until I become good at something.
Yeah.
So once I've not necessarily mastered something, because I don't really believe that there's a lot of things that you truly like master in life. We're always learning and changing. But once I feel like I have a handle on like either something at work or like a hobby of mine that I like to do, that confidence starts to come in. And so like confidence comes with practice. Confidence comes with failing and trying again and learning more about it. So
yeah,
I think that's really important. But yeah, and honestly, I feel confident too when I recognize that I have good people around me. And I think that's something that's become more important to me over the last, we'll say 5 to 10 years than it was previously. And again, part of that is just like growing up and learning about what it means to have the right people around you. But I am more confident when I know that I'm surrounding myself with good people who care about the things that I care about, and who care about bettering the world to some degree. So
yeah, I think that's, as well as like if someone asks me for like help, or if someone asks like my opinion on something, then I'm like, I feel really confident and good because like they're looking to me for like advice and stuff. So especially like when I'm telling people what to do at work, I love it. Cause I've done it for so long, but like it's like muscle memory.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Confidence. Girl power. Happy Galentines Day.
Oh boy. Okay. Here's my card. To find yourself, think for yourself. Socrates.
Okay. I'm ready.
Did you think about that one?
Yeah.
Here's the question. How many of my beliefs have I formed myself? How many have I absorbed unconsciously? The affirmation is, my unique perspective is one of my greatest strengths. This question, I think, is really tricky because I think it's hard to tell how many of my beliefs have I formed myself. That's hard for me to determine, I think. But one of the first things that came to my mind when I read that question was that I think, let's see if I can put this into words. I definitely remember more in high school and like early college feeling like, oh, well, people like this kind of a person, or like being this kind of a person is like cooler and more like interesting. So like I should lean into some of those things. And then I went through my 20s and then I was like, but I don't have to do those things if I don't really like them. Not that I was a totally different person, but I think there were definitely things like I felt like it was cooler at one point to like not have strong opinions maybe, and like
you're doing things for others instead of for yourself
a little bit thing. Yeah, and I think that's very natural when you're growing up, especially through high school, and like trying to figure out where you fit in the world, not just in school, but
and what your values are, and like who you even want to impress.
Absolutely. So I think for the most part I have been fortunate in that I was raised to develop my own opinions, and I was raised to like think for myself and not just believe everything I heard or saw, and like really be challenged to like critically think. So I would say that I'm confident in that. I think most of the beliefs that I have are my own.
Yeah.
But there was definitely a time there where it was like I didn't want to be too quick to an opinion, and I, didn't want to necessarily be the odd one out in the group. So there was a little more sheltering of those beliefs, I think.
Yeah.
And not developing them or spending the time to develop them. And again, I think part of that is really natural. You're growing up. It's okay to be part of the herd before you figure out where you really want to land.
Yeah, you need to see, observe all the different things. And, you can't also form an opinion unless you see different sides.
Right.
So, yeah, definitely.
What about you?
I mean, I grew up with very Republican family. And not so much that I had their beliefs, but I think it was just easier, in middle school. No one's really talking about politics, but in my head, I didn't really think about anything or questioning it.
Same.
And it wasn't until, I remember having this conversation with my dad of at the dinner table, and it was something he was saying, I don't even know, but it was me going back and forth, and I was like, you just don't like me because I have opinions now, and that they don't match yours. And he goes, you've always had opinions. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Yeah. But I think solidifying them into having, back things to back it up with instead of just thoughts and all these big feelings. Right. That took a while. And then I think also when I did pageants, you always have to give this pageant response, this pageant answer. And I think that's when it clicked for me of when I'm taking out my nose ring, I'm covering up my tattoos, and I'm not being myself. I'm going on stage and saying, be yourself, do all that, but I'm not fully being me. And when you're giving pageant answers, you're not really supposed to give your opinion. You're supposed to kind of talk around it, give both sides. And that rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm like, what are my opinions? Why do I feel so strongly that I'm upset that I can't vocalize that? Yeah. And I think that woke up a lot in me of the people that were around me, of not talking for myself, always giving pageant answers in friend groups, basically, and not being outspoken enough or secure enough with my own ideas and confident enough in my own ideas to be able to stand up for myself. So I think around that time is when I was like, oh no, these are my ideas. This is how I view the world. And if you don't like it, I don't need you.
Yeah. Honestly, I think you'd be hard pressed to find someone who their entire life has had only beliefs that they came up with themselves.
No,
I think it's a part of human life to, at least if you're fortunate enough to have kind of a standard nuclear family, or at least parents that have followed you throughout you growing up. You don't know any better, but you absorb what you hear as a kid. And so those kind of stick with you. And then it isn't until you start to learn how to critically think and you start to go out in the world on your own that you go,
wait a second.
I want to challenge some of those beliefs.
Yeah.
So I think your teens and 20s are definitely times where you start to figure out, okay, what do I believe and why do I believe what I believe?
Exactly.
And everyone goes their own path. So maybe you solidify those beliefs and you play into some confirmation bias, or you have different experiences that kind of open your perspective.
Yeah, definitely.
It's different for everyone, but I think if you've hit your late 20s, early 30s, and you don't have a lot of beliefs that are your own, I hope that you can realize that, not you, but the general you. Because I think it's important to develop your own beliefs. Obviously, I don't think that's that's not a remarkable thing to say. And not only is it important to, but I think it's kind of crucial to living a life.
I think people are afraid that once they do that, they're not going to have these things that were taught to them, and something new and is they're all of a sudden, if they start thinking something new, they're not going to know who they are. And the regurgitated information that they have, they hold on to so strongly that they don't know anything else. And I think the idea of having to think for themselves is probably terrifying. But if you're not doing that, we're floating on a fucking rock. Right. If you're not exercising your brain and thinking critically about the world and the things around you, even if it's just, if you start knitting because your friends are knitting, but you fucking hate knitting, then like, what are you doing? Why are you wasting your time?
Yeah.
Like, it's the same thing. Like, people joke about like hate reading a book. If you don't like the book, stop reading it. Why are you wasting? Like, stop.
Right.
You only have so much time.
Yeah.
I think it makes me so upset.
I know. I think I fall into, I think everyone probably does, but like, I know there's times where I'm like, well, like I should really fit. And then I go, what? But if I don't want to do something, I don't have to do it.
Exactly.
I have free will. If I want to do something weird and different that maybe other people don't necessarily think to do, if I think to do it, why not try it? So it's, I don't know. Life is learning. And I think that, I mean, I know that it's obviously way easier to stay in what you know and to stay in your comfort.
Oh, yeah. I'm a creature of habit.
Yeah, everyone is. And that's
I totally get that.
Everyone is.
Yeah.
So I think the more you can encourage yourself to have different experiences, the more you will learn whether your beliefs are your own or not.
If you don't allow yourself to be uncomfortable, whether it's you not fully knowing something because you're learning something new or you're doing something scared, then you're not growing.
Yeah.
Like, you're never going to grow. You're going to stay you're going to plateau. And that's not fair to you as a person.
Right. And just like that, another episode of us solving the world. Yeah. Done and done. Done and done. Dr. Phil, who?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay, time for our game?
Yes, our game.
Time to play a game?
Okay, so I thought that we could do a little game of who is more likely to.
Yes.
And if we think it's me, it's pink balloon.
Okay.
And then if we think that it is you, we'll have the red balloon.
Red balloon. Okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moses, you can't see him obviously, but he's really restraining himself to not go after the balloons. Can someone tell me why my boa continues to... I'm sitting in the same spot and it continues...
to rotate?
To move. Sorry, I'm handling this really well. Okay. First question.
All right. First question. Who is most likely to become a famous actor or actress? Okay, ready. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't know we were closing our eyes.
Oh, well, I was just going to like...
I said
that's
you.
Fine. I said you.
Oh.
Aw.
Wow.
Cute.
Look at that.
Thanks.
Mutual respect and a best friendship.
Love it.
Okay.
All right. Who would...
Wait, are we supposed to close our eyes?
Well, and then we can just look. Well, I'm not looking, to be honest. I mean...
What'd you do?
On me.
Okay.
Okay. Who is most likely to survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse?
Ooh.
1, 2, 3.
I said you again.
What? That is a blatant lie.
Here's the thing. I think I had a feeling you might say me. I think you are overestimating my ability to handle the zombies.
Okay.
You watch more apocalypse things than I do.
Yes, I'm in an apocalypse class, and the first thing I said when we were talking about the apocalypse, I said if it was zombies, I'd kill myself.
Oh.
But, wait. Unless I can get to Ashley's dad's bomb shelter, like, he has, like, a shelter, like, in case, like, he's a doomsday prepper, but it's in Colorado. So if I can get to Colorado, then yes.
That's a bit of a trick.
Yeah.
I think the moral of the story is we both wouldn't do well if there was a zombie apocalypse.
I think I do have my brother. I feel like my brother would be able to, like, do something.
I don't know, man. I don't think I want to stick around to see it, but I also don't know if I'd have the balls to end it. So
I also think my mom, like, is kind of the mom that would, like, lift a car.
Yeah.
So she's the the capability of, like, taking down a couple zombies at least.
Well, we'll see.
Wow, I was really surprised. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow.
Next question.
I'm so flattered. Who is the worst at keeping secrets? 1.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I think it's Ryan. Yeah.
I just get so excited. Unless someone says specifically, do not say this.
Yeah.
But you're also my best friend, so it's kind of like...
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, you and my mom know everything.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'd implode if I didn't tell you.
That's fair.
Who is most likely to accidentally set the house on fire?
Oh.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Okay.
I wasn't sure, to be honest, because I've had a couple instances. I think
I've never caught anything on fire.
Okay, well then I'm changing my answer to me because I definitely have. So, to be fair, I was only an accomplice and was not the main culprit. So
Was it Ken?
No.
Oh,
in college,
he gives me the vibe of accidentally sending a fire.
Oh, that's funny because he is so good when an emergency happens, and
Is he really?
start yelling. So,
see, that's what I figured. But I feel like he'd just be too nervous to tell you that something was on fire, and so he'd try to like fix it. And if you were in the other room, then you would freak out, and then nothing would get solved.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like maybe you wouldn't be the one.
Know. He's pretty good about not setting things on fire.
Okay, I'm really sorry, Ken. I don't know why.
Except for the one time we both went to bed and forgot the candle was lit, and nothing happened. But
that would like.
But to be fair, he's told me, he's like, if it can't, he's like, I'm not gonna remember to blow it out. I'm like, that's fair. That's fair. That's on me.
At least he's self-aware.
That's on me. Okay, next question.
Who would you trust most with your life? Well, I guess like.
Me or you?
Yeah.
Would I trust me with my life or you with my life?
I trust you with my life
more
than me.
I had a feeling both of our answers would probably be me. Yeah. And that's on responsibility. I don't know.
Check on your friends, everybody.
Jesus.
Maybe we do talk about it.
It was dark, yeah.
Okay. Who is most likely to become a millionaire? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
I chose you.
I think you. I
like
think
it's
you're
a
gonna
weird
like
thing
your music is just gonna like
my music that I do absolutely nothing with and have never released before.
Yeah. It's never too late. Or you're gonna like remember when you did like embroidery? I feel like you're gonna have like
that'd be cool.
Some like small
Something
business
would be cool.
Like anything would be
awesome.
Anything.
Anything would be cool. I chose Ryan simply because I don't believe in myself. Next question.
But do you think I'd be self-made or do you think like I'd marry?
Oh no, I think you could be self-made easily.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Feet pics. Anyways.
Oh, I should. I'm too afraid to get a pedicure.
Yeah.
What? I don't like touching my feet.
Okay.
And I have a really bad like ingrown toenail right now that like hurts when I bump into things.
Next question. Next question.
Okay, who is most likely to laugh at a serious situation?
Oh, this is easy.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's Ryan. 100%.
I can't help it.
I'm not great at it. I can hold it together sometimes, but I think Ryan's more of the culprit in that situation.
I just get so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm aware.
Well, who is most likely to help you bury a body?
Oh.
Who would be, like if someone,
Out of the two of us.
Out of the two of us. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I think it's you.
I think it's me. I think you'd be too afraid to get in trouble.
Sometimes, yeah.
Because I think
1000%.
I think you'd bail me out of jail, but I don't think that you would help me bury a body.
I would help you. I don't think I'd help everybody.
Oh,
and I would be terrified the whole time. So yeah, that one's definitely Ryan.
Just crying the whole time. What if we get in trouble?
What if someone catches me?
But I would need that. Then we wouldn't get in trouble because you'd be like, you would do all the research.
You'd hope so. Anybody's guess.
Who is the worst texter?
Oh, this isn't even a competition. 1, 2, 3. Gee, I wonder who it is. It's Ryan. You've gotten a lot better, though.
I've gotten a lot better.
Ever since you pinned me as one of your conversations, you've gotten a lot better.
I have object permanence, so I can't help it.
So that's helpful.
Who spends the most time on their phone? 1, 2, 3.
I feel like it's probably a toss-up. I chose myself. You chose yourself.
I think I read on my phone.
That's fair.
Or I'm like listening to stuff constantly.
Yeah.
Like my phone's always on, but I'm not scrolling as much.
That's fair. I do too much doom scrolling, so
I've tried my best.
Alas.
And I think I'm gonna have to finally, I don't know if I said this on the podcast, that I like did some in-purchasing on my like game, on my like Royal.
Oh, you did text this to me.
Yeah, and so I think I'm gonna have to delete the app. Because it's going into my
strange addiction and
my audiobook money. I'm spending like almost $30 a month on this thing.
That's too much.
I'm gonna have to delete it.
Yeah, that's too much. That's okay.
Yeah.
We learn these things about ourselves.
It's becoming a problem.
All right, next question.
Who is most likely to move to a foreign country?
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
This one's me. Yeah. We both chose me.
Yeah, you went to camp.
I literally did move to a foreign country, so. But I'm back, so here we are.
Who would be the best at solving mysteries?
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I chose you.
I only think
you also chose you.
If I had a lot of time. If there was like a timer or like a time crunch, fuck no.
If there's a time crunch, probably me, but you do so much investigating of things anyways.
Oh, I love it.
That I think it's you.
I loved like a good deep dive.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my god, thanks. Who is the biggest flirt? 1, 2, 3.
It's Ryan.
Well, I'm single, so
that's also fair. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I like talking to people, and I don't realize that sometimes it comes off as a widow woody.
Yeah, I like talking to people too, but I've not hardly ever gotten the impression, even when I was single, obviously, like I'm in a committed relationship and I have been for many years, but even when I was single, it was not usually taken the way that your talkativeness is taken.
I just like deep conversations.
That's fair.
Yeah, but like guys think like because you want to like know what their like childhood trauma is that you like them. Like I don't.
Okay, next question.
Who is most likely to cry in a sad movie? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
I chose you.
Okay,
but you chose me.
I think
I'm most likely to. I think I'm more likely to cry in general.
Yeah,
but I don't cry at movies often. Oh, I feel like you do.
Yeah, if it's like on TV, if I can separate it, like that's like really cathartic.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah.
And like especially a book. Oh my god.
To be clear, I'm definitely the heavier crier here, but when it comes to like, I don't always cry at a sad movie. I don't know.
I cry at commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who is most likely to get lost even with GPS? 1, 2, 3.
That's Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah. We agree on that.
Yeah. It's not. Directions aren't for me.
Yeah, it's not your fault.
Yeah. I just lived here my whole life and I don't know where half the things are.
Yeah, still uses maps to go to my house. It's fine.
It's just in case. Like, what if there's like a road closure and like I get turned around and then I like have to go a different way? Again, creature of habit. Mm-hmm. So like if I don't go the way that I know, I'm fucked. Or if it's at night, oh, God forbid, I can't see a street sign.
I'm so good with direction. It's actually kind of crazy.
I've never been more jealous. Who is always the life of the party? Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
I think
we
you're
chose each other.
Better conversationalist, and like you bring like you can set the tone for like a party.
What a compliment.
Yeah,
I feel like you're usually, if you're at a party, you're partying. You're like making people, you know.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like you're the life of the party.
I wish I didn't.
Oh, and next question. Okay.
No, it was a good time. Who would make the best president? 1, 2, 3. Not me. Wrong one.
I have to go with myself this time.
No, definitely.
I think if there's one of us that's going to make policy decisions, I think maybe it's going to be me.
What? You don't want like people to have off for I can't even think of anything. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
I think decisions.
Can I like be your daughter so then I can like live my dream of like
be your daughter?
The president's daughter, like going on a date with my president, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I feel like I want to live that. Why is that zooming in like that? Okay, let's do one more.
Yep.
Okay, who would you never want to face in a debate? Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, we chose each other.
I think it depends on what the debate is about.
That's fair. I agree.
Because like when I know something and I will yell at you to Google it and like but I think you would be able to have enough.
That's why I chose you.
No, but you would have enough like evidence to back it up where I'd just be like, that's just how I feel. That's my opinion. Like I like if it's fully,
so, yeah.
If it's like opinion based or like if I'm adamant on like the IMDb, like the full entire like filmography of like a celebrity, like I can do I'll fight people on that.
Yeah.
But I feel like most things
I can make a pretty good argument. But it's not about everything. I'm not confident that I can make a good argument about everything. So
yeah, but at least you wouldn't start crying. I feel like I'd start crying.
Oh,
in, like,
sometimes. Well,
that was one of the ones in the other list. Was like who is more likely to cry during an argument, and I was like, how do I
I don't know. I feel like out of the two of us, maybe you, but I definitely cry when I'm frustrated.
Oh, the angry tears piss me off so much because that's when you're you want to really get into it, and then it's just you can't get through it. Yeah.
Well,
Anyway,
well, that was fun.
I hope you guys learned a little bit more about us.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Mm-hmm.
We will see you next week. Enjoy your Galentines. Enjoy your Valentines. Yeah. Enjoy. If you don't do anything, that's fine too. It is a Hallmark holiday, so
yeah, go see Wuthering Heights.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Go watch Jacob Elordi.
If you have episode ideas, or if you have questions, or if you have pet pictures that you want to send us, anything at all, send us an email at barelyholdingonpod@gmail.com. You can otherwise follow us on all the socials at barelyholdingonpod. Give us a star rating, give us a like, subscribe, follow, etc. Share us with your friends, share us with your enemies. All the above. We will see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.